Oh, hey, everybody. It's exactly 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That means it is time to hang out and talk about pens or whatever. Oh, hi, Nose. Hopefully, the mower in the background is not too annoying. It is a beautiful day here in North Carolina. It is heckin' autumn for sure here. So, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Ruth and Becky and Greg and me. I'm also in the chat a little bit. Russell and Does It Post and John Albert, who has made a very cool thing for me that I'm very happy about, and I will show y'all as soon as I get it. So, it is just me. I am Mike. That is Mr. Nose. There's a dog around here somewhere. Audrey is usually here, but since it is Dallas Pin Show weekend, she is not here today. Just kind of the way that goes. She's at the Dallas Pin Show, and hopefully, you know, some of the viewers are as well. That would be, I hope y'all are having a good time. Hey, Paul and Trinity and Michael, how's it going, y'all? All right, Audrey wasn't here, and like it's so nice outside. And, like I was just like looking at, I was actually looking at as I was looking at this. My little clicky box of buttons still doesn't work. I was looking at this pencil sharpener. I'm like, whoa, this is a dope pencil sharpener. And then I saw the price of 508 euros. Euros. Whoa. Hey, Annie, how's it going? It's freaking nice outside. Yeah, I went out and did a bunch of yard work today, and it was great. Just got a text from Carol, says, say hi, can't make it on here. She has a vet appointment for her dog. Oh, I hope her pupper is okay. Hope her pupper is okay. Hey, Pen Mix Inc. Hello, hello. What more? Oh, you can't? Good. Yeah, so the guy across the street is doing a lot of yard work as well. And, like, must be on the other side of his house. It's not as loud, but, like, it started smelling like gasoline in here. I have the windows open in the house to, like, blow nice fresh air around. It is 73 degrees outside. It is, of course, 79.5 degrees in my office, but, you know, whatever. You get a nice breeze through here sometimes. It's great. Nose, what are you doing, you weirdo? He's over there sniffing a chair. Katie Purry is doing well. I'm sure she'll be coming in here and bombing into the frame eventually. That is her jam. She is feeling good this week. She was absent last week because she had had a whole bunch of teeth pulled. So, Euro's down, but not that much. I know, right? I know that Paula Reno has a bunch of that type of pencil sharpener, which is a very cool pencil sharpener. So if you haven't seen these before, this is like the ultra fancy version of this, but he's got a bunch of them usually he brings to pen shows that are kind of vintage and way less expensive than this. But this right over here is where you put in your pencil. It's got these little pinchy grabby things. And so if you squeeze those, it has this like iris that opens up like a Stargate or something. And then it like grips onto your pencil. You'll get a couple little like marks in it, but I think that's just stylish. And then this up here, you can look down into it and see your... yeah, it is an El Casco for sure. And you can look down in there and see the things like grinding your pencil as you twist the handle over here. This is where the pencil shavings fall. It's super cool. Super cool. But $500 or 508 euros, which is basically $508. It's too many dollars for me for a pencil sharpener. Like, I mean, I have some pencils, and several of them are sharpened. And I would use a pencil sharpener, but like not that much, I don't think. So, I don't know, let's see. Got one of their staplers, I think it was incorrectly priced on Amazon. Oh, really? What do their staplers go for? Now I've got to see. Oh, snap, these look amazing. Oh, it's just, don't you? Woo! Those are dope. Those are dope. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I'm not going to pay $150 for a stapler, but this looks really cool. These look really cool. Is that gold plate or is that just like, or is it brass? 23 karat gold, shiny chrome. I don't need that. I don't need it to be gold. It's still like brass or bronze or something like that. It's still 23 karat. There's a chromed out one. It's chrome on chrome. Oh, chrome with matte or something. Matte steel. Yeah, gray. That's hot. 136 euro for that though. Whew, if only it came in red, I know. Then it'd be worth burning the building down. So, yeah, it's an El Casco. It looks super sick. I like it, but I'm not going to buy one of those. It's too much. Where's your grandparents' old-timey one from their store? It was much cheaper. Yeah, for sure. Oh, it was a hand stapler? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Mine is... Got a pile of stuff here. I can't get my drawer open. Mine is this one. It is a sick swing line, like high capacity job push this down. It's got a huge bunch of leverage. You can do like 60 pages or some nonsense with this. Does it actually say? It doesn't say, but use only high capacity staples. But yeah, you can do like 30 or 60 pages or something sick with this bad boy. Using the Coom Masterpiece creates a perfect long point. Oh, nice. I also use a Coom. I have a Coom and a Blackwing. They actually were sent to me by my good friend Anna Reiner from Well Appointed Desk when she was trying to get me into pencils. And look, it kind of worked. I ain't gonna lie, it kind of worked. Like, I do use pencils sometimes now, and before that, I was not a pencil user. This is mine, actually. It's right here. I use the Coom Special Zero Diameter, 8 and 10 millimeter. It's really nice for you know, different points and stuff like that. I like this little guy. Plus, it keeps it all contained, and this swivels to like open or close the holes, so you don't get dust everywhere, which I really like. So I use that one a fair amount. That's the one that like sits here by my desk. So much paper. What's that about? Oh, I had to get one of those high capacity ones to deal with paperwork after your mom died. Oh, I see. Yeah. I got that one for my birthday. It was actually a birthday present from Audrey back in the, I don't know, I was in graduate school, so it was a long time ago. It's probably like our second year together, I guess. She got me, well, it had been just about a year, probably. She got me that stapler and some other stuff. So, huge issues of non-standard staplers. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Had a couple of teachers had the pencil sharpener mounted right on their desk. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So, yeah, good. So I was on the Galen Leather website. Oh, I didn't know they sell them on Galen Leather. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Pencils and a pocket knife, yeah. I'm not really a pocket knife sharpener. I'm just not very good at it. Stapler's birthday present? Heck yeah. Actually, it was a stapler, and I think... What else did she give me? I think she also gave me that year scented whiteboard markers. So, yeah. No, she, I mean, look, she knew what she was getting into when she got in this relationship. So, hey, Laura, happy Friday to everybody as well. Happy Friday. This is our usual Friday live stream, although usually there is an Audrey here, but you know, it's the way it kind of goes when there's a pin show. This is the last pin show for the year that she and I are going to, or she or I are going to, I believe. There might be one more, but I don't know. We'll kind of have to see how that one goes. But yeah, this is the last one Audrey's working for the year, so. I also am very jealous of the Tex-Mex. When you go to the Dallas Pin Show, you either eat Tex-Mex or barbecue every day, but we always do Tex-Mex because I miss it the most, and she doesn't like barbecue, and so she loves Tex-Mex, so that works out for us pretty well. The thing I'm not really jealous of is the length of the day on Friday at that show. It's a 2-day show. It's only Friday and Saturday, and so Friday is super long. Like it's... What time did she tell me they were fixing to start? 11 o'clock, I guess, is when it opens. And it's open until like 7 or 8 p.m. or some nonsense. Like, whoa. That's it's pretty wild. Speaking of pin shows, thoughts on double LA shows in February? I think there's only going to be one LA show in February, isn't that right? Like, wasn't one of them not able to get a hotel for this year, and so it won't be in February? But yeah, I did hear that there were going to be 2 LA shows, or at least there was a second LA show starting up, which, like, it doesn't really surprise me. Like, I'm surprised somebody hasn't done that sooner, honestly, because nobody likes the existing LA show except for the dude who runs the LA show. That's it. That's who likes the LA show currently. So it's not, you know, if a good LA show starts up, you'd be interested. Yeah, same. I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to go. February is not a great time for me, but you know, whatever. Also, discounting pen nibs have some pens on sale. What does that mean? Oh, 3 shimmer and I think 5 regular. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I see. For Birmingham. Yeah. LA Pin Show Cartel blocked the other one. No, I think I heard that the one that was like the original LA show couldn't get their hotel for February. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't really know. There was almost this kerfuffle with the DC Pen Show a few years ago, but that seems to have sorted itself out, I guess. There was some real shadiness that went on with that one. and people didn't really dislike Bob that much, and so that second one never really had a chance of getting off the ground, I don't think. So this one seems like it might be different. Let's see. I don't know who's running this this upstart LA show. I just heard about it like today, actually. So I don't know. I don't know. DC show always seems to have some drama. I mean, not really. There were a couple of years there. Like one year, was it the first year at the new place? I forget what the conditions were, but there were a couple of times there was some drama. But the drama is usually like somebody didn't like their spot they got put in, or Bob was discombobulated and didn't do things like as quickly as people would have liked. Like, it's not ever as organized as people would like. But I mean, the last couple of years, it's been fine. I think it went pretty well this year for even the people in the downstairs room. I don't think it went poorly for folks down there, from what I've heard. And that wasn't ideal, but like, what are you going to do? You know, the construction didn't get done by the time it was supposed to, and they had to make changes on the fly. So, yeah, I can't get mad about that. I think people mostly understood, so I think it went pretty okay. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I might be able to fix my Elgato. No. No new information. Welp, that's too bad. Shucks. So my little Elgato Stream Deck thing, which is this little guy that I use to switch all my screens around and stuff, just doesn't work anymore. When I poke it, just nothing happens. Something broke between Elgato and my streaming software, which is the streaming software that like literally everyone uses, and I just can't use it. Like, none of the fixes seem to fix it, and so kind of hosed me there pretty good. Regardless, Hotel is too small for the DC show. I mean, sure, probably so. That show just keeps getting bigger, so you know, that's we'll see if they stay there, if they move somewhere else. I don't know. I'm not in charge of that stuff, and I don't know like what the other prices for hotels would be that would be big enough for the DC show. Like, or they have to get like an arena or something. I don't know. Don't know what they would need. Finally got a copy of 99% Invisible, only a few pages in, but it's a cool book. Yeah, it's totally a cool book. That's why I've been having fun transcribing it for my ink reviews and stuff. I think I might have been actually too productive with my ink review making, because now I have this whole raft of ink reviews I need to edit, and I haven't posted yet. And I've been like, sort of keeping a pace. So I've got like a bunch in the can that I haven't even posted yet. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. I got really efficient. Broke down and got Golden Burl, pen and ink. Oh, nice. That's fun. I wonder if your impression that the fountain pen hobby is getting bigger is accurate. I think it is, Pre-Frosted Sundays. A lot of people found fountain pens and like fancy stationery stuff during the pandemic, when they were sort of locked up and cooped up at home, and like could use stuff at their house and wanted to get into crafty things or writing things, or just kind of like focusing on smaller things that make you happy, like having, I don't know, a pink and yellow crab holding a party colored Shown Design pen. Like, if that doesn't make you happy, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know, get happy. So you have other M200s, but it's nice. Oh yeah, Audrey's the one that likes the M200s in this house. M200s are they're kind of small for me, and so I just haven't gotten any. But I bet it's pretty. Golden Burl looks like a pretty one. All right. I've actually gotten some new pens and stuff like that, so I figured we would talk a bit about that kind of stuff. Let me put it on my little desk focus here. Zoom. All right. They're perfect for you. Yeah, I get it. Arguably the better two problems to have: backlog versus content drought. No, that's totally true. Content drought is not really a problem because there's so much ink and stuff out there. Just a matter of if I have it ready to go. So content drought hasn't been that big a deal. Speaking of content drought, if you haven't gone and watched that Tactile Turn Trailhead video, which is on this thing, this beautiful little seasonal from Tactile Turn, go give that a shot, because man, people were pretty hot for me to do that review, and then like nobody wants to watch it. So if you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch it. Just go give it a watch. That'll be fine. Also, hit that like button if you like this kind of content and stuff. And I don't know, subscribe or something. All right, so stuff I've gotten. Let's start with this one. So this is the TWSBI Eco in the glow-in-the-dark color, which is definitely distinct from the TWSBI Eco Jade, which this one looks like it ought to glow in the dark, and this one looks like it, I don't know, is just kind of green, right? But this one for sure glows hard. It is way too bright in here for me to even... Can I show it? Oh, maybe you can tell a little bit that it's glowing. But like just sitting out on my desk, this thing sucks up enough light to glow really strongly from the cap and the blind cap down at the bottom there. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure what ink to put in it yet. I obviously haven't filled it yet, but I gotta put something in here. I gotta use this thing, right? Pretty neat. I got this from Gentleman's Stationery. I like it. Yeah, the Jade looks more glow in the dark, right? Like it looks like your usual glow in the dark plastic. But it doesn't, though. Pretty cool contrasting with the red finial. Yeah, they both do, right? I like the red. I mean, I think that red finial looks good on like all these. How about Blue Ghost in the Eco? No, I don't have that one. And I'm not really a Noodlers fan, so I think I'll pass. There are other like glow in the dark sort of reactive things, but no, I don't do Blue Ghost. That's one you can only see with UV, right? That would drive me nuts. Oh wait, I do have this one. If I want invisible, this is from Scribble Workshop, which I actually haven't tried this yet. I need to put this in something, but this is glow in the dark UV ink as well, and it's supposed to work pretty well. We'll see. I should do like a dip pen test with this or something just to see what it does. I just can't do it. I can't do it on a Friday. It's way too sunny. I mean, look at all the light in here. It's great. It's great. Although it is now 80.5. It has gone up a whole degree already. So, but yeah, this is really pretty. I had to get a fine because Gentleman Joe Crace, the Gentleman Stationer, was out of everything except for like fine and extra fine and 1.1. I don't really love the 1.1s or the EF, so you know, a non-Noodlers glow in the dark. Yeah, that's the one. That's the way to go. Link. Let's see if I can find a link. The funny story about this one. My sister actually got this for me from. Yeah, here we go. They do have a website still. Scribble Workshop. Here we go. Bam. Thinking the green glow, it has to be bright, some kind of toxic leakage color. I don't know. I don't really care about matching inks and colors that much, or inks and pens that much. But maybe we'll have to see what I have over here in my box. Historic writing supplies and hand-forged cutlery. I didn't know they did hand-forged cutlery. So the thing with Scribble Workshop is that they used to make fountain pen ink a lot, and they made some for different makers and stuff like that, but they really kind of focus on this historical ink recipe situation, and that's, oh, I hope Katie doesn't try to come through the back. I'm going to move this in case she does something absolutely insane. She might, you never know with that cat. And they were just really dry, and I kind of panned them a few times in some videos, and my sister found them at a Renaissance fair because they go to Renaissance fairs all the time. It's kind of one of their things. Let's see, do they have a blog search shop? Let's see here. Because they fountain pen. Here we go. Yeah, good. So they go to Renaissance festivals because they do this historic ink stuff. And then my sister was like, "Oh yeah, you know, my brother does ink reviews and stuff." They're like, "Oh," and so she told him who I was, and like, "Oh yeah, we know him. He said our ink was crap." and like he was right, and we made it better or something like that. And my sister's like, "Ugh," and no, I totally get it. So Scribe Workshop, if you're watching, you know, sorry, sorry. Yeah, here it is. $13. UV fluorescent fountain pen ink developed by Scribe Workshop. Inks invisible normal lighting, but under a black light it becomes visible. Bam. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's check that out. Mythical Centaur Brown Indelible. Ink is a submicron pigment, making it water resistant, yet readily usable in a modern fountain pen. I mean, that looks pretty nice. Well, I'll have to give their stuff a try at some point. They have a print. I mean, they have all kinds of cool stuff like that. Oh yeah, knives and cutlery. I want to see their knives and Audrey's not here. We can talk knives and backpacks and all kinds of stuff. Scribe's knife. Interesting. Medieval utility knife. None of these pictures. There we go. All right. Cute. That's a lot of sheath for this little bitty blade. That's a lot of sheath. So much sheath. Yeah, their names are always good for their inks. That's for sure. I think it was kind of a tougher medieval X-Acto knife. Oh, interesting. It's also sold out. Interesting. So yeah, anyway, that's a thing you can get. So yeah, check out Scribble Workshop. Tell them I said hi. I hope I hope you like their stuff. If they illuminated manuscripts, nothing like just you can get hand cut goose quills and dip pen inks and things and scrolls. You can get a scroll on a spindle. Sick. All right, get out of there. But check them out. Check them out for UV ink. I haven't used this yet, but if they say it's safe, I'll put it in something and try it out. Let's see what I have in the box of things that needs to be inks that need to be reviewed. I got tired of having these just sort of everywhere, and so I bought a box to put them in. These are the inks that are just sitting on my desk over here, on the side desk, and kind of everywhere. What needs to go in here? Oh, have I got oolong tea in anything yet? That might be interesting. That could be interesting. Let's see. Got for about an eternity. Tang Mai Sei blue. Yeah. I think that's what we got to do. I think we got to do this tea one. A weird green in there. Scar's knife for making quill pens. Yeah, I kind of think so. The Scribe's utility knife. So I'm guessing that's what it's for. They also used to make knives for cutting out like pages of paper or scraping it down such that it would not be rough, because paper used to be very rough and you could like smooth it out. So this is we'll go ahead and do this right now. Dong ding oolong tea. We'll put that in this. We'll put that in this glow in the dark one, because like why not? Why not? If we put it in there, we gotta write a thing with it, because it's very important to stay organized. If you're me, this bottle. How nice is this, right? It's nice, like flat front with the label for where the label goes. It's a cool shape. I like it. Here. Perpetually on lookout for cats, because that's what's up. All right. There we go. This will not cap that bottle. Won't work at all. This is an ink from Yoseka. I don't know if this is... I don't think this is exclusive to Yoseka. I think this is just a Lemon Toolbar ink that is kind of a limited edition. Yoseka happens to have it. It was one of the ones from that unboxing, if you saw that. Odds are you did. Ooh. Getting close to the end of this one. Getting close to the end. All right, this is a TWSBI Eco. I gave no cares at all for whether this was going to be a good a good nib size for this ink, but it actually looks like it's doing totally fine. Is there a special name for this glow-in-the-dark one that I'm missing? No, it just says TWSBI. It just says TWSBI and then it has like a green circle. That's all it's got. All right. Well, I have to feel bad about not knowing it. It's got a fine nib. This is surprisingly nice out of a fine nib. It feels great. I've watched the Ring series. Oh, I haven't yet at all. I mean, it's probably good. My friend who does watch it was just telling me it's good. If you're one of those people like a stickler for it has to be exactly like the text or whatever, you might not be into it. But you know, if you're a person who just likes Middle Earth stuff, you'd probably be fine. So this is linen toolbar. Dong ding. I forgot which way a D goes. Dong ding oolong. I guess today 9:23. Man, what is time, y'all? There we go. That one. There's that one. Looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah, I like it. You're a stickler, but you're also okay with variances between mediums. Well, that's good. That seems like a way to be. I'm not. I'm really not that much of a stickler. Like I feel like I feel like they're, different mediums are different, and different tellings of a story are different. As long as they don't, ruin it too much, I'm not gonna worry about it. And I also, since I can't picture things in my head, I never really have I don't have what you'd call a mental image of what a character looks like. So I mostly don't care about casting aside from, can that person act well enough or do that character? Do they act like that character should act more than do they look like that character should look? If that makes any sense. My aunt, who has an extremely good visual mental production faculty, really has problems with that. If somebody is cast in a role and she's like, that's not what they're supposed to look like, she absolutely cannot enjoy that media. Can't even really watch it. Just, it ruins the whole shebang for her. So, G-I-T-T. Get it. Linen. So many names here. Dong, ding, oolong, T. Ooh, spaced that just right. 9:23. Times manifestation of the curvature of space to what? No, that's true. That is accurate. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Maybe. Actually, it gets right down to it. I'm not sure I know exactly what time is, but Philosophers have been talking about time for a long, long time. A dude named Kant said that time is really the backdrop of all of our experience. It is the fabric against which we measure our experience, and that also makes sense to me. So there it is on To My River. Yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful ink. We need a little bit of color correction. This paper is not looking quite white enough for me. There we go. That's a little better. There. That looks whiter for sure. Looks good. I dig it. Olive green. Yeah, kind of olive green. It's not just olive green. There's also can you focus that closely? Yeah. That's a decent amount of gray, and it's an interesting ink. It looks pretty cool. I'm liking it. It looks neat. Also have another linen toolbar up here at the top. This is the Oseka Tongmei Sei Blue. which is really a green. It's kind of a pale green. It looks really nice. It looks better, I think, on less absorbent papers maybe than it is on this Tomoe River. And then this one is a Straits pen one that was made for a Discord server that is pretty big. It's called For About an Eternity. It's like a really nice slate blue. And I put it in a slate blue pen. That one I matchy-matchied. It's taupe. Just like everything else, that color is taupe. That's exactly right. It's taupe. We all know it's taupe. The taupening. All right. So I got that one. Discord is pretty cool. I hear that Discord's pretty cool too, and the people that sent me that ink are definitely very cool. Where'd it go? I should not have put this box away yet. I'm not done with it. Where'd it go? Let me show the bottle because it's cool. Here it is. The label's actually really cool on here. Look at that. How adorable is that? It's two little penguinos, and it was drawn by some people, or at least by a person on the Discord. It's adorable. Little penguinos. Straits Pens ink here. About an Eternity, and there's an alternate label for the larger bottles, and this is Mr. Freeze, which is fun. So, read too fast, so descriptions fall by the wayside. All characters are stick figures in fast forward speed. Yeah, fair enough. Especially in like fantasy stuff, I tend to skip the names even. I'll recognize a configuration of letters, but if I can't make my brain figure out what the heck those letters mean fast enough, I just ignore them. It might as well be a smiley face, you know? Recommend read the Similarian too. Pretty hard to read. A lot of infos. Yeah, it's pretty hard to read. I think I started reading it at one point and just went, whoa, and noped out. I'm not like the biggest Tolkien reader fan. I love reading fantasy stuff, but man, I don't think his writing's that great. I don't enjoy it at all. I mean, I think Fellowship of the Ring, like the whole like Lord of the Rings, like it gets hard to read. There's only so much of Frodo whining on a mountainside that I can stomach, and I'm just like, blah, and I skip the rest of that chapter because I cannot. So, you know, so there's that. But you don't even know how to read. Like I feel like it's a valuable skill, and like you ought to, figure that out. But I also get it. The other thing I got from Gentleman Stationery while we're on Gentleman Joe's section here is this is the weekly pad. WMS & Co. So 74 sheets is what, a year and a half or something, I guess, or something? I don't know. Started it 3 times before you finish it. I get it. I've been slogging through some Brandon Sanderson, and woof. So exquisitely practical tools for your desk and your life. And y'all know I love a weekly pad, and that's what this is. It is sort of a below the keyboard, sort of pad for your to-dos for that week. And I love that kind of thing. I actually have 2 of these going at the moment because I like them so much. So, is there anything on here I should show you? I think this is all pretty vanilla. Yeah, this is all fine. So you've got space here for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are combined in one column. The paper is what I really kind of wanted to test, and it's very nice. The only thing that came through were some of these dots, and I'll show you what these dots are, and I guess this line. I'll show you what these dots are in a minute, but I mean, you're not going to use the back of this anyway. So it doesn't feather, or this is that tea ink right here, actually. It looks great on this paper. But it doesn't seem to feather, it doesn't seem to bleed. It looks really nice. This is the Trash Panda Raccoon ink that my friend Angela did with Papier Plume. It's really nice. So yeah, I like this a lot. I think it works really well. I used it here with several different inks, and all of them worked great on here. So I have no complaints. These little dots are actually from another thing that I got. I haven't done this unboxing yet, so y'all gotta promise me when I post this unboxing, y'all will watch it eventually. But I got these from Jet Pens. How does it show off ink properties? I don't know. None of these are really sheeners. This one's a shader, and it did give me some of that shading. Not a huge amount, but it did give me some shading. You can see that there. The gray is also a little bit shady, but none of the rest of these are like fancy. They're just they're pretty normal. So yeah, these are Zig dots, man. That's what these are. These are Zig clean colored dot pens. And I saw these on Jet Pens. I was like, well, I obviously have to get these. They come in a bunch of different colors, and these are the two that I pulled out. Also, these aren't very expensive. I forget what this costs because I don't have his invoice here, but it's pretty... It seemed like a good price to me. And so far, I like the format, although I will say it is kind of tending to arc up at the sides, here and here, which is a little bit different from my other weekly thing. My other weekly one is the, this is my tried and true that I just always go back to, which is the Right Pads Weekly Planner. I'm going to show this. I show a blank one for sure, which is much larger, and so I usually only show half at a time. So this is more compact. So that's pretty good. Late sick dog. Oh man, Carol, I hope your doggo is feeling better and they know what's wrong with her and can fix her because we love your doggo. Is it Emma? What is your dog's name? I feel terrible for not having it at the top of my head, but I don't. So this is kind of the same, but not exactly. But yeah, this is bowing up just a little bit of the corners. I don't know if that's permanent or if it'll just kind of bend down. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But it's not enough to bother me yet. All right, so you got me stuck on the right pads. They're great, right? I really like them. Emma, yes, good. I hope Emma's doing okay. Every time I see that picture of your dog on your Facebook, I hit the love button because that is just an adorable derp. So the deal with these is that one side has a 0.5 millimeter kind of like porous point liquid ink tip. So a pretty fine tip here, which is pretty nice. You can do some of this action. It's pretty nice. I thought it was going to maybe be a fiber tip, but it's not. It's definitely a porous point. And the other side is kind of flexible, and it's got this ball here. And you can see it's pretty wet. I got a little bit on the side there because I touched the inside of the cap one time when I was messing with it. But it lets you do this, which is boop, and just make like a perfect dot or a larger dot. Or you can draw with it if you like. So yeah, I got red, and then I also got metallic blue. The metallic blue is super cool. I really like the metallic blue. It's got a different size, say 1.0, and it's kind of a fiber tip. So it's like a marker pen essentially, but it's much more markery than the red one is. But it's so sparkly. I mean, there's a bunch of shimmer in there. Way more shimmer than I expected. It's really good. And so you can just like poke it and give yourself a little, instead of checking off things, because checking off things here, it doesn't look as good as the dot. I like the dot. I think it's neat. And maybe I'll use like red for completed or blue for completed and red for not so completed. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I think it's fun. I really like these. So yeah, these products all were kind of a hit for me. This is a good hit from the Gentleman Stationer. Let me go and grab a link for y'all. To Joe's blog and store. Yeah, there we go. Joe has a pretty tightly curated list of things. He doesn't have a huge number of things on there. You have a handful of Zig Dots from the Stationery Pal. Oh, nice. Nice. So his shop. Also, Joe Crace is just a really nice guy. I've been friends with him for a long time in the pen world. So he's got pens and pencils, paper and notebooks, and like desk stuff and things of that nature. So these are those desk pads. Oh, there's two sizes. Somehow I didn't even notice there's a full size one. How much is that one? That one's, I guess I got to select yellow. $19 for the full size one. So I guess I could have gotten that one. But I kind of like the keyboard size. I'm glad I got the one I did. Comes in a bunch of different edging colors, but it just depends on which ones. So he only had the rose, which is what I got, and it's very nice. Gold, yellow, and rose. Already had. I'm sure he'll get more of these, but I think this is pretty cool. And the gold this is the gold, and it's like a gold foil. So pretty good. Nice dots. You look ready to get those in Germany. Yeah, I don't know, but I bet you can. I mean, these are Kuretake, so they're not. I mean, so they're Japanese. They're not. They're not specific to the U.S. or anything like that. They should be around. So if you can get Japanese stuff, these are Kuretake. There you go. If you see Autumn Twinkle looks like a mic ink. Well, all right. I guess I'll go look. I haven't looked at these. M-I-N Ham Pen Co. There we go. Oops. What are we doing here? Said which one? Autumn Twinkle, eh? Unlock my $5 ink credit. Not at the moment. Ink. All right. Control F. T-U-M-N. It's under Twinkle. Probably is, right? Galactic Blizzard. Galactic Twinkle looks pretty fun. Not gonna lie. I haven't used any of their Twinkly Twinkly inks. Looks pretty cool. So I like that one a lot. Where is it? Where is it? Autumn. Did I miss it? Huh. New. Maybe it's under new. Pens. Ah, there we go. It's a bundle. I see. I see. Yeah. Lightning, Nightshade, and Sunstone. I mean, the Sunstone definitely does. That's pretty cool. Discussing Galactic Twinkle, check your Discord messages, sent you some pics to see if you want samples. Oh. Well, let me check my Discord messages. Oh, I don't have any Discord messages from you, Ruth. Did you? Maybe it's just in regular Discords? No, I don't see him, Ruth. Did you send them to me? Are you sure? Or you send them to somebody else? Usual small shops don't seem to have them, but of course Amazon has them. Pretty expensive. Oh, interesting. Pen Mini Sync. I just got 2 Zig Dots highlighter style ink pens from JetPens. Highlighter style? No kidding. Send by email? Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. That's cool. Autumn Twinkle, Autumn Ink Bundle, Banana Slug. That's up my alley. I've got a bunch of BPC that I just haven't even like used yet, much less reviewed. So bought the standard Autumn inks and some nibs and a pen. Yeah, the nibs I think are my favorite thing from Birmingham currently. They still have nibs. Good. I need to get some more because I really like. Oh, I'll switch back. I can show y'all. I really like the stubs. 5-pack of stubs. Wow. That's interesting. 5-pack, $5 a piece? That's wild. Do they have the stubs anymore? Not in 5-packs. Extra fine. Oh, 0.6 and 0.8s. Yeah, their stubs are way more expensive. There's Banana Slug. I'll have to get some of that. Nice. Yeah, the 0.6 and the 0.8 are quite good. But yeah, no 5-packs of that one, I guess. It's too bad. That's $27 each. So, interesting. But yeah, the number 6 and number 8 stubs are really very good. I like those a lot. These black ones are kind of pretty. But, medium number 6, medium number 5s. That's real cheap. I should just get some. $25 for five nibs. Help us level out our inventory. I mean, if I use these, I could do that to learn how to what's the word? Grind things. The rest of these are number 5s. All right. Well, cool. Now I've got stuff in my cart. Look, that's what happens sometimes. You end up going shopping. Hey, Audrey, hi and bye from Dallas. Oh, she is just popping in. There's no way she's sticking around. Get 5 for 25. Yeah, that's pretty good. I want those number 5. Not these. These are number 6s. Medium number 6. The rest of them are all number 5s though. These are number 6s. So, and the stub ones down here are number 6s as well. Yeah. Try making some stack nibs. Oh, that's not bad. If you want to try and weld them up. Been looking for number 0.6 stubs for a while. They're actually really good. I've put them on pens for some friends of mine who have been getting into pens a little bit, and that was one of the things that kind of sold him on fountain pens. Was he really liked that? And I just sold him one of my pens that he really liked. I was just giving him pens. I was like, here, use these for a week and see which ones you like. And he ended up just really liking one that I was intending to sell. Hey, it's Anna. How are you doing, Anna? How's France? You are here just in time to see something with some French on it. Le Chat from Tools to Live By. This is from Taiwan, I want to say. Are they from Taiwan? Yeah. Tools to Live By is a Taiwanese company. But Le Chat. This is a pen that was in my list of things to buy for quite a long time. Super forgiving as well as being great. Yeah, they're really, really nice. France is getting chilly. Well, today the high is 73 out there. I mean, it's 82 in my office now, but outside the sun is just beating in here. And the breeze seems to have dried up, unfortunately. But yeah, I ended up getting one. I got the white and black one because it's kind of like Mr. Nose. Yep, there's also a black and white one, but I felt like that was less interesting. So I went for this, and I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I actually need to ink this up because just kind of immediately I'm not blown away, which makes me a little bit sad. But photos are sent. All right, let's see if I can find them. But it does look nice. It's got a good look to it. It's heavier than I thought it was going to be, and all the weight seems to be up here, which is interesting. The snap cap is pretty. It's a pretty tough, pretty hard snap. A little bit pedestrian in terms of the snap cap. I don't love the snap cap. It's not up there with like the Prera, which is in the same price range of about $50. So starting to get the crazy outside here in Maine. Winds 15 to 25, gust to 40. Oh, that's pretty normal here. Oh, pretty normal here anyway. Where's that one? I have so many ink things. 53 there. That is a little bit chilly. But it's also nighttime there, right? Like our low tonight is 47. So it's going to get cold-ish. I haven't got any emails from you either. Who are you sending those to, Ruth? Let's see if they're going to something weird, like one of these weird categories. The nib is fun. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm gonna like it. I need to ink this one up too. Just moved to Westbrook, right outside of Portland. That's fun. Huh. It might be that if you sent pictures... Oh, wait, here they are. It just took them a little while to come through. It's okay, Ruth. We got them. We got them. Yeah. Prayer has the best snap. It's got one of the, like, top 2 or 3 snaps, that's for sure. It's way up there. Yeah, so these look interesting. Interesting. I think this one got a little bit out of hand, huh? A little bit out of hand. Huh. I expected this one to have more more shimmer in it, really. Doesn't look like it has it, or at least it didn't come out in the picture. Nice. I'll take a look at those for sure. Team Arrow for snap caps. Yeah, the Arrow is Arrow's probably kind of in the middle, I guess. The best ones ever, ST Dupont. Like I don't know if you can beat an ST Dupont snap cap. It's just so satisfying. But the Arrow is certainly up there. It's just got a great feel. But I guess snap cap per price, the Prera can't be beat. But this one's just like, it's like a nice soft entry into that snap. And this one's kind of, it's only got, well, here's the deal. It's only got this little bitty lip right here, and I think it's snapping pretty hard onto this ring up here. So until you get it like seated, it's got a lot of wobble, whereas the Arrow kind of like, it kind of does, but it gets bigger as it goes, and so it sort of gets more secure to your like here, and you just kind of slowly ease it on. And this one, like until you get to like, it's pretty hard. Like it could use like a bevel or something in there maybe, but it does feel, it's a very secure snap, so that's good. The clip I thought originally felt like pretty cheap, but it feels like it's got some good give, and it hasn't, bent itself out. You're avoiding Dupont because they're everywhere here. Are they nice? Yeah, they're great. ST Dupont makes beautiful pens. The snap caps, mwah, chef's kiss beautiful. The nibs are gorgeous. I think I sold my only one to a friend who like really liked that one, which is too bad because I can't show it to you. But St. Dupont is great. I've got nothing bad to say about St. Dupont, except that their lacquer made Audrey like break out in a rash. But she also just can't touch a ruchi or anything like a ruchi without like having a reaction. So that's not like an St. Dupont problem. That's Audrey's very allergic to that kind of stuff problem, I think. But yeah, no, they're great. They're great. Don't avoid them, Anna. Except for the price. Like, the price is pretty savage. They're not cheap. But, what are you going to do? Inherited an ST Dupont from your mom. The nib is lovely. Pin is an abalone. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You know of any other mountain... Oh, he's talking to them. Yeah, ST Dupont are really good. They're really good. But the Prera, solid, awesome snap cap. Do I have one handy to like snap for you? I don't. Don't have one. It's going to be in one of these cases, but it's not real handy. So anyway, I got those two things. I want to ink this up, don't I? Okay. All right, we'll see how this nib is. I didn't even show you the nib. Here's the nib. Look at that. Oops, it's upside down. Look at that. It's an adorable little cat. A shot on this nib. Am I saying that right, Anna? It's Shot, yeah? I think so. Shot and Shen. We had a dog named Shen for a very long time. He was an awesome dog. But we were not good at naming animals in our family, and so we needed him French for dog. A pen snapping orchestra? Yeah, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. It is a kitty nib for one of our cats. There's Katy Perry hanging out back there on a ledge. People sell St. Dupont here secondhand like an old waterman. Really? Apparently, I need to go to France. Apparently, I need to go to France. Shah? Oh, no T. Just Shah. Okay. Thanks. Really? There we go. This cartridge does not want to come out. Also, the cartridge is really rattling in here, and it kind of made it feel a little bit cheap. But that was the cartridge's fault, not the pen. There we go. Whoops. Oh, I can unscrew that nib. It's a nib unit. This is interesting. The snap part is actually part of the collar. I haven't seen that before. That's interesting. Huh. Huh. Well. We got those two guys. Oh, that's super nice of you. A couple got a puppy and they let your granddaughter name it. What else but puppy? Well, ours was Shen because, I don't know, it's kind of how it ended up, frankly. We didn't have a good reason for it. Just like, what the heck is going on here? Oh, it's just an extra collar. Why is this collar in here? I don't know. Who knows why anything happens? And then we had a dog, our other dog that we got after Shen by several years was named Thing because my mom did not want to keep her. Both of those dogs followed us home, by the way, in our neighborhood. We don't know where they came from, but they both followed us home and ended up staying. That's just kind of what ended up happening in our house. We usually pretty much kept all the animals that we got, except for this one pair of terriers that killed all our chickens. We didn't keep them. They got picked up by or taken to the pound or whatever. But you murder all our chickens, you can't hang out. But Shen and Thing, both amazing. Shen was like some kind of large Bichon Frise, a mix of some kind, and Thing was a Rhodesian Ridgeback, probably full-on 100% purebred Rhodesian Ridgeback. She was a glorious dog. Loved that pupper. Even though her name was Thing. All right, what should I put in there? I don't know the nibs. I don't know if I should put, like in the Addams Family, like get that thing out of the house, or that thing's not staying. That thing stayed. We had Thing for, she probably died when I was in, I forget if it was college or graduate school. Something like, it was a long time. I got her when we were very small, so. Terriers who hunt mean business. Well, yeah, those were not great. And there was one that also bit me in the face. We didn't keep that one either. That was some kind of a poodle mix, I think. And that was kind of my fault. Like, I was teasing it, and it just really hated that. I didn't, hurt it or anything, obviously. But I was, teasing it, and it decided to, go for the face. So that one, that dog was out. It was gone. I don't know. I don't know where it went, but it disappeared. That was not a thing that my mother was going to put up with for sure. I should put something in here I'm a little familiar with, but I don't know what, y'all. Bichon Frise? Yeah, good. Thanks. Um. Hmm. 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 You know, when I think about it, my French pronunciation is not horrible. My grandmother, my dad's mother, always used to read to me. Would I have this cat like? That's a good question. I don't know. Is Mozart? Is he cat like? Used to read to me in French when I was a small child. That was, I don't know. They lived in Versailles for a few years, and going to FPC. Well, yeah, okay, we can do that. And so she just like really got enamored with France and became quite the Francophile. I feel like I need something. I don't know what this nib is gonna be like. So I don't want to put a new thing in there because then I won't know what it's like. I won't know how the ink works. Grandparents had a German Shepherd once that had 2 litters of 13 puppies each. Woo! Oh, cat, that would be pretty fun. I don't know. It is a fine nib, so I don't know if a shimmer ink is a great idea. But that is a lot of puppies for a German Shepherd. They don't usually have that many puppies. None of our dogs ever had puppies. We always had them fixed. But cats, a lot of those weren't fixed, and so we ended up with a lot of cats sometimes. I was going over here to see if I can find some other ink in my cabinet. Oh, we were talking about dry inks on Slack recently. What I forgot is Kaweco. Kaweco inks are dry as paints. Where are you? Storm. You just put a black ink in there. That wouldn't be like super exciting, but this is a really nice black ink. I don't know, man. What are these? Colorverse. Walnut. Here, that one writes bad. I don't know. I'm torn. Cannot make up my mind about what I want to put in this pen. I was looking through inks I have on shelves. I have shelves of ink. All about that one, right? Little Mikey. Maybe it gets little Mickey. It might get little Mickey. I think that sounds like fun. Yeah, I might get that. What's in here? Athena, Birmingham's, metal, hot metal bridge coal tar, and aluminum oxide. Let's see. It was back in the 30s. Wow. Check for colorverse cat or well, I do have colorverse cat, that's for sure. Inks are dry, love them. Yeah, I hate dry ink so much. I knew that would be your thing. Should have caught your dry ink chat on Twitch. Oh, it's not on Twitch. Did I say Twitch? We were talking about it on Slack, Carl. Urban, who runs the Fountain Pen Companion, was talking about it. There we go, cat. You think cat, huh? Huh, I did come with a search. Weird. The thing about cat is that it's upstairs. Upstairs. Maybe a dog ink? I don't have a dog ink here either. It's upstairs. All right, well, look. I'll just put cat in it. Oh, hey, whoa. Actually, maybe I won't. This might be a cartridge-only pen, y'all. What is cat like in ink? Oh, it's great. It's a really nice blue with some gorgeous shimmer. It doesn't fit. The new Pilot squeeze converter comparable to the old one. If I buy a Prayer, I think I'll want the squeeze converter. Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's any different. Monarch or Jaguar. That would be kind of fun. But it Yeah, converter doesn't fit at all in that pen body. Black hole is more like their black cat than cat. Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't know why they call it cat. Let me see if I can try another. I've got other converters. Not all of them have this collar. Maybe just the collar is getting caught. Let's see if this one's skinnier. Yeah, this one. Okay, there we go. Woo! Kaweco mini converter. I've got one of those, but it's in one of my Kaweco pens. All right, that one works okay. This will be fine. These Faber-Castells are skinnier than the Schmidt ones by just a little bit, like just a hair. I have a sample of Leica. I do. I also have JFK. I have one called JFK's dog. 7.6. What's this? 7.3. That 0.3 millimeter is really making a 0.2 millimeters is really making a difference. Use a Kaweco mini converter over a cartridge. Well, I am in this case because they sent me the mini converter with the pen, and I hadn't ever used it before, and so I wanted to give it a try. And honestly, I don't mind the mini converter. The problem is that when you put it in a Kaweco Lilliput, that's as far back as you can pull this piston. Otherwise, it hits the inside of this. And if you have this full and all the way pulled back and you try to put this down, it will just spew ink. JFK's dog Pushinka, that'd be pretty funny. And I do have Leica, that's for sure. Leica's only okay. I didn't love Leica, I don't think. Or was it JFK's dog? I forget. But, All right. I'll figure out a suitably cat-like or dog-like. Mr. knows we do joke about him being kind of a dog. Use the Kaweco. Oh yeah. Learn the hard way. Oh yeah. I somehow avoided that. I don't know how I got smart, but I looked at it and I'm like, this looks long, and then I put the body next to it and it was sticking way out there. And I'm like, oh no. By the way, since we're on the tip of this Lilliput, I really like the Lilliput. This is a very good little fountain pen. The nib is great. I've got cross black in here, which is just an excellent black ink. It writes super well. I like it a lot. And when you put this on the back, it's a long enough pen. It's still very thin, but it's not annoyingly thin, and it's so light that I don't feel like I have to hold on to it extra hard like I sometimes feel I have to do with a really skinny pen. Thanks for hanging out, Laura. We'll see you later. But yeah, this Lilliput, it's a really nice little pen. I avoided it for so long because I didn't think it was going to be that good, but I really like it. Also, it sits here in this little guy's hands, which I like. This is these are actually pot lid holders. You can put them on your pot, like the edge of your pot lid on your stove, because there's silicone, and it'll keep your lid tilted. Or you can put a spoon in it, or use it in a zillion different ways. It's a very useful little critter. Also holds small desk pens for you. It's just like, he's like, hey, here, have a pen, man, which I like. All right. You know what? Y'all hold on for a second. I'll just go grab Cat real quick. I'll be right back. One sec. Where's my? Do I have a BRB? I don't. Enjoy this soon. It won't take me long to find this. Okay. I'm back. Let's see. Just got the Lily Put in lime green from Culpins last month, and you love it. Good. Very curious to see if there will be drama around the new LA show. Yeah, me too. I am I am popping my popcorn for that one. Not sure why you waited, because it's like a weird little tiny pen. It doesn't look like it's going to be good. I don't know, but it is. Bad influence. Just forced to spend $50 on Gentleman Stationery. Well, I hope you tell them I said hi. Hi from Florida. Hey, welcome. Welcome from Florida. So this is Cat. Colorverse Cat, glistening. This is the original one in the little 15 milliliter bottle. Get this. What drama? Oh, well, I mean, the drama is that there might be a fight between the owners. Also, they'll be kind of like competing for the same vendors at the same time. It's going to be... Because no way is anybody going to LA twice in the same month for pin shows. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's too low. There we go. Now we're getting some ink. Tilt it pretty good. Good enough. Good enough. The only thing about these Colorverse bottles is they are real small. And so if you start running out of ink, uh-oh. It's not like our community. Well, the LA show is kind of a special case. I don't imagine this happening with really any other show, although it did almost happen with DC. We talked about that a little bit, but the LA show, no one that I've heard likes the LA show as it is now. There's one public day. Weekend passes are very expensive. It's and he does it just because he's like, well, I make more money if I make the weekend passes really expensive and make most people buy it. It's kind of dirty. So yeah, it feels nice. I like it. At least that's what I've heard. I've never been to the LA show because I didn't hear anything good about it. Didn't your little bottle come with a tiny pipette? I didn't get this. I didn't buy this as part of the set. I got this from a friend who just... I trade it? I might have done some trading for this. I don't know. I've had it for a long time. I think I might have done some trading for it or something. So I didn't get the pipette. But you know, whatever. It's fine. I've got syringes and stuff. I just didn't feel like using it if I didn't have to, and I didn't have to. So that's what this looks like. You can see there's a nice amount of shimmer in there. It's a real pretty ink. Has a slight sheen, but it's a beautiful blue with a little bit of shimmer. I like it. You have the 30 mil of that one? Yeah, I think it's worth getting the 30 mil of this one. I just haven't because I have the 15 still, and so I just have held off. If they ever said it was going away, though, I would probably buy more of it because it's really good. They've also made NASA Blue, which is a gorgeous blue for Dromghouls. And they made the Stars and Stripes Glistening, which is also excellent. And right in the same vein as this one. Like, it's so similar. I almost just grabbed Stars and Stripes because I think I have that up there. It's very much the same, I think. At least to my memory. It's a blue with this kind of shimmer in it. So, yeah, Stars and Stripes is really good as well. I think maybe Stars and Stripes has more... Like has two different shimmers or something. This has got like a silvery blue shimmer kind of in it, I think. But yeah, they do good shimmers. I like them. And this pen actually feels nice. I was dubious about it. In fact, when I do the unboxing, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I don't really like this right now. But this nib is very nice. Very nice. And it also has a cat on it. So, all right, fine. I've come around. I kind of expected a Tools to Live By pen to be pretty good. I don't know why, but Sonny of Straits Pens sells Tools to Live By at the SF show in San Francisco and maybe LA. I don't know if they come to LA or not. It's such a good ink. I haven't used it in so long. Love it. Now I got to put it in my ink journal or else I will forget. Just ordered Witch by Starlight. What's that one? It's kind of silver and reds. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Oh, what is that pen? This is the Le Chat by Tools to Live By. Pick this up at Jet Pens. They're about, I think it's $48, I think is what this costs. But it reminds me of one of my Shoss, Mr. Nose, because it is black and white and has a cat face on it. There we go. Fine. I think they only come in fine, and it's actually not even marked. There's like, look, we have one nib. I don't even worry about it. Which by Starlight is new Goulet exclusive colorverse. Blue, but dries purple with shimmer. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. And colorverse cat. There we go. There's that one. And this one, because I always do both. I'm actually not even 100% sure if I ever reviewed Cat. If I didn't, then maybe this will be a good time to do it. But I don't remember. Sometimes it's one of those things where you just don't review the things you use the most sometimes. There we go. I had to concentrate on tracing those lines, it turns out. Nice. There we go. Oh, if I want to play with it, I mean, I kind of do. I'll splurge on the Wicked Witch potion set, but I haven't had time to do any mixing with that yet. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Did you decide on a planner for 2023? I have two. I'm going to talk about the second one here very quickly. I'll set these aside while they dry. A more or less safe place. Yep, this one's already dry. Oh no. The binding fell apart. Womp womp. It's unfortunate. It does happen sometimes with staple bound stuff. The staples just pull right out. Welp. All right. So yeah, I do have two that I'm kind of using. Did you get the backing guide somewhere? Or did you make it yourself? Oh, that came with my my original ink journal that I got, I don't know, ages ago. Probably comes with all the ink journals, but I haven't bought one in a while. It served well, yeah. Well, I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know if that backing sheet is all that strong. So, the Hobonichi is being pressed. Yeah, the Hobonichi is being pressed. So that's over there. It's underneath a pile of books. So this is one I just got. I just got this one from Jet Pens. It's going to be in that unboxing, which you'll apparently have to watch. Thank goodness for Scotch tape. Nice. Yours just fell out too? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. So this is the Jabun Techo Light, which is in B6 Slim. It's a really interesting size from Kukuyo. And I've used the Jabun Techo several times in the past, and I really like the system. I think I like, for a main notebook, I like the Cousin a little bit, the Hobo Cousin a little bit better, because it's got all different types. You've got monthly, weekly, and daily pages. This is quite thin, which is nice. Yeah, it's a taupe color, just like every other color. It's a polyurethane, I think it said it was made of. I had to look it up because I don't know if it actually says here in English anything about it, but it's kind of soft and leather-ish like the Leuchtturm ones are. And I really like this. So this is for 2023, obviously. And it starts out with the usual kind of weird stuff that Jabun Techos have, like my dream and a bunch of list of pages, which I plan to use to keep track of the pens and ink and that sort of thing that I acquire during the year. Because I like to do sort of a best of at the end of the year, although I have not at all kept track of the ink I've gotten. I've gotten too much ink to keep track of one of those. But, so it's got a bunch of lists of things, which is kind of fun. And then it has these monthly pages, so month at a glance on 2 pages. And each month is one after each, which is very nice. This is kind of a thing that I miss from my Marks planner that I have now, which has months and then weekly pages, and a month and the weekly page. This one has all the months, and then it has all the weeks, which I like. You dream, you seem so practical. I don't know. I don't know what to put in there. I do have dreams. but I don't know. I'll never remember them long enough to write them down. That's for sure. Just got this one in navy. Oh, nice. So this is what the week looks like. Monday start, which I like a lot. I've heard people say they can't really get used to the Monday start, but I think the Monday start is pretty is great. I don't know why everything doesn't start on Monday, but you have little checkbox things over here. Just messing with me, I get it. And then you have sort of time blocks. You can see they have hours next to them for the day. And a little place at the bottom for like happy, meh, sad. If you want to like make little notes there, or just like things in general for that day. So you can use them as check boxes. There's little weather things at the top. 2 bookmarks it comes with, and it's very slim. This is the what they say what the paper is. It's like Kikuyo thin light. Yeah, Kikuyo thin paper, which is 52 gram, and it's very fountain pen friendly. This is really good stuff. Now that you're retired, planner light seems like more enough planning. I think that's probably true. You want a mini paint shaker like hardware stores have? Yeah, that's what you need. That's what you need. Your mailman had Tuesday off this week, and he called out on Monday so he could watch clean. Oh, geez. Oof. Didn't have any backup workers? Oh, no, that sucks. So, anyway, so that's the second one. So I'm going to have 2 planners going. I kind of got 2 because the Hobonichi might be a little bit big to take to work and all that kind of stuff with me. But this one is so little that I think it's going to be perfect to just like chuck in a backpack. And I think that this cover is going to be good for that too, because it's kind of tough. So yeah, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to have the Hobonichi Cousin and also the Jibun Techo Light Mini. Maybe I'll discover that I really only need the Light Mini. But I kind of want the Hobonichi to do like, I don't know, plannery stuff in or journaling stuff in for the daily bits. So I don't know. Since the pandemic started, you can do all your planning on a wall calendar. Nice. But yeah, I like this a lot. So that seems really nice. I'm into it. Also, Monday didn't answer the phone at all at the post office. Wow. Can I turn this off? Yeah. All right. So what have I left off? It's almost 6:30 already. Goodness. We got the TWSBI, we got the Zig, we got the Shaw WMS paper, the Techo. All right, there's only one more thing. So this is something I've been waiting on for a while. This is a sailor pen, and a long time ago, May sometime, early to mid-May, I want to say, Endless Pens did a pre-order for the Sailor Mano gift sets. And they are a special pen and a bottle of kind of matching, one of them did. Kind of matching ink. What's John Albert making you? Oh, you didn't see? Oh, I'll show you. It's actually a pen that that he made for me a while ago. 3 years ago? It seems like forever. I don't know. But I showed it to him at the Triangle Pen Show, and I'll show a picture when I'm done talking about the sailor. And he just like wasn't quite happy with it, so he like took it back to do some work. Denise, on the other hand, sort of miss having a life. Yeah, I mean, whatever. So this is one of the sailor gift sets. It finally got here like this week. Pretend you used your birthday money to buy that sailor. Kinda. Yeah, that does it. That was enough. So this is the Sailor Mano Pro Gear Slim Nut Edition. The Nut, which is, I think, a gorgeous color. I usually go for silver hardware, but this looks awesome with the gold. It has a little acorn up here at the top. Right there. Yours is on the way. So we got 3 of them, actually. So we got this one for me, we got one for Audrey, and then a friend of ours, I don't know what the deal was. Like, she couldn't get it to, she couldn't order it at that time. Like, she was busy or something. She's like, I said, whatever, I'll order one for you, and I'll just, you can pay me. And so she has a nut as well. And that was a separate order. So we have 2 orders with 3 pens, and they've sent me 1 pen. And it was one of the pens from the order with 2 pens. So What's the trick to get the nib and feed back in the Pro Gear without the ratchet sound? Oh, there's not really. There's not one. I don't think there is a trick. It's gonna make a sound. I had to be an endless VIP. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Well, I am one. Yeah, I'll pull the nib and feed on this one just for funsies. Make sure there's not a converter in here. There's not. So I don't know if it has a flat side, but that's a normal sound for it to make. It's fine. That's just the sound it makes. A little bit of manufacturing oil in there. I went to make sure and clean this one out. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I love this section on this thing. I mean, I love the yellow ends. I like the little nut. It's a small pen, but posted perfectly fine to write with for me. Came with a fine nib because that was the only thing they had left. So afraid they'll wreck the fins. Well, I just don't pull the nib very much. Really. But you're probably not going to wreck the fins. They'll probably be okay. But yeah, that's just kind of what they sound like. Little touches of translucent. I know, right? Like, that's so good. That yellow and green is so good. And this is an ink that I actually already have, but I also love this ink. So yeah, just don't do that. That's right. That's right. Yeah, the yellow and green is so good together. Sailor Mano Shirakashi is what it came with. It's absolutely a taupe, that's for sure. Which is this kind of like murky green. I've been using this ink in my Pilot Custom 823 for like 2 years, maybe. I don't know, a long time anyway. And I like it a lot. So Shirakashi is A++ for sure. It's a gorgeous ink, and it's going to look cool with that. I actually sent them an email when this came out, and I'm like, hey, is there any way I can switch out the ink? Because I've already got Shirakashi. In fact, do I have it over here still? Yeah, there it is. Here's my original bottle of it, because I have it here just in case it runs out, because I really like it. So what else do I have over here? Leonardo Blue, one of my Ejaculaas. What's this? Oh, it's the flashlight. The little, basically non-working flashlight. Cool. Those are all hidden back there. So yeah, that's the nut, and it's great. It's really good. And the price that they were selling it at was great. Love the 06, but they're not bundled. I don't know what that is. That's the 06. Oh, are you a little bit behind? You're talking about the the nibs from Birmingham? TC is going to catch up and be like, oh no. I wish the 06 was bundled. If they bundle the 06, I will buy so many of those. Wow, this does not want to go back in here. There we go. I should have just taken the blue box out. Anyways, there you go. There's the nut. I'll show the other ones when they get here, which I assume will be eventually. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing checking that off? Boop. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong side. Glad I noticed. Boop. Accomplished. Or if you want like a big check mark, man, that's cool. I love how just blobby and wet and shimmery that zig marker is. That's awesome. That's so good. Look how shimmery it makes its marker lines. That's really impressive. Did you see the Tiger Nautilus from Narwhal? No, I haven't seen the Tiger Nautilus from Narwhal. Let's go look. Where did I type that? None of the words came out. I did mean that. I'll never get that set. Gold spot, huh? Sailor Vigilio looks nice. Hope you can get one. Which one's that? Is that the orange one? Because I need it. Oh, the Year of the Tiger. I have a review coming out of the Nautilus. I actually really like the Nautilus. I think it's quite good. Yeah, it's pretty. I like the blacked out windows and the black hardware. The ruthenium's nice. That looks good. I approve. Yeah. Oh, that looks real good. That was a good looking pen. Double broad and 1mm is all they got left, huh? Snap. In stock? Oh, they don't have it yet. Huh. Weird. Uh, what? Oh, can y'all not see this drop down? Yeah, you can. No, you can't. So the drop down is for broad, medium, or fine. I don't want that. I want that double broad though. If I switch to another one. Get a double broad. Welp. No, no dice is what it's telling me. It's like, no, I will not help you out. No. I don't wanna. No. Nope. There we go. That's the way it goes sometimes. The orange one is from the T series. The Velo is the swirly acrylic. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, that one looks pretty good. I mean, I like the check other pen dealers. Yeah, well, I've got some credit. I need to use up at Gold Spot. So if I can get it there, that would be cool. I've got like store credit with them. So, but yeah, no, this new spelling of narwhal, Navalur. I will never learn to spell that. There's just no way. No way. Hey, it's Scraggles. You're right. There's a Scrags back there. Hey, Scrags, how's it going? How you doing? She's been weird today. She doesn't like that Audrey's gone. She doesn't like that at all. She does not approve. She says Audrey needs to come home, and I don't like that she's not here. She hears dogs, though, so she's thinking about looking at dogs. But for most of the morning, she kind of crouched underneath my desk here for some reason. Wow, my hair's looking... I gotta get a haircut. It's way too long. So she crouched down there, and then like I let her sleep in the bedroom for a while I was doing the yard, and she loved that. She's like, "Yes, I will sleep on the bed. Thank you." And then after I got done with all that, she came out here and she's been like hanging out on the couch. But she misses Audrey, don't you? I took her to doggy daycare yesterday so that she would be tired, so she wouldn't maybe miss Audrey as much. But I don't know if my plan worked. Let's see if there are any pictures of Scraggles from daycare yesterday. Because it's 6:30. We do what we want here. Yeah. This is our pet groomer. Puppy lovin' style. 8th of September. 22nd, though. There's Scraggles is on the front page 3 times. Look at her. There she is. That's a Scraggles right there. There's a Scraggles here with her friend Sweet Pea, who is a just adorable little dog. There we go. That's Sweet Pea. And there's another Scraggles right there as she comes into the room, I think. Look at her being 3 times up there. 15, 4 hours ago, 1 day ago. All right, let's see. Let's see if there's a Scraggles on here. Nope. There's a Scraggle. She's right there sitting on the floor. There's her friend Sweet Pea on a chair. There she is. That's good. Usually Scraggles is like, oh, this dog is just getting a hug. How nice is that, right? This guy's a good content and people know it. I know. Your wife left for a camping trip with your dog's favorite person. After they both left, Emma faced a wall for 5 hours. She wouldn't look at you. Oh. Well, it worked for Scraggles yesterday. She wasn't too mad yesterday because we can't. This dog is broken. Your dog is broken. I love this. I love it. Oh, also, I love this. I will give a hugging thing for that one because there's hugs. That dog's broken. Also, I want to scruffle it. It looks like it is so scruffly. So yeah, there's Scraggle. She's way back there in the back. Yeah. It is a really great daycare, and it's like half a mile from our house. It's on the way out of the neighborhood for work. It's fantastic. The people that work there are great. Scraggles like stays with them when we go out of town. And I think that lady's daughter is probably Scraggle's second favorite person. It's Audrey, and then that little girl, and then me. So there's Scraggles sitting on a mat. Look at her, and there she is. She also always looks sheepish. Oh my God, there's a close-up. Oh, scraggly dog. Scraggles. Oh, Scraggles. The thing about Scraggles is when you pull out a camera, she does that. So she can be having a great time. You pull out a camera, she does this. That's her thing. She goes like once maybe twice a week. I take her on Tuesday or Thursday when I'm working. So share number 3 status. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I mean, it's fine. So we just hanging out with them. So they're like a bunch of different rooms, and so they can like have different, like if there are dogs that don't like really get along. Although I think they all do. Like you have to test your dog with the other dog. Look at that. It's just a snoot. I want to boop it. So like I think everybody there gets along. They're all kind of crammed in this little room. They're just like hanging out. But they can go outside. They can go in these other rooms. There's like little beds for them, all kinds of stuff. They kind of rotate them in and out. Like, if they want to go in and out, they do that. Fortunately, it's a title, Dog in Contemplation, I guess. No more Scraggles. This is such a nice dog. These two actually are super nice Goldens that during the Christmas parade, we they march in the Christmas parade here in our town, and Scraggles is always in it as well. And usually I'll walk Scraggles and Audrey will walk like one of the other dogs. Like if somebody has multiple dogs and they don't want to walk different dogs, then she'll like walk one of them and I'll walk Scraggles, or vice versa. And in this particular parade, this one is one of Scraggles loves this dog. Like she dragged us to see this dog. She would not be dissuaded. She's usually very good on a leash. And this time she's like, no, I'm going to go see this dog. And she walked up and they like nuzzled snoots. And she's like, cool. I said, hi, that's good enough. But these dogs figured out that if they walked next to me, they would be at perfect height when my arms just like swinging to just like scratch their ears. And so I forget, I don't know which one it was. It might have been the younger one. Was just like walking right next to me that entire parade, just all the miles of it or whatever. And their owner's like, careful, like they won't let you stop. And I'm like, try to make me. I'm not going to stop scratching this sweet pupper's ears. So I like dog. This one is just an absolute chonker and such a nice chocolate lab. Also friends with Scraggles. Just a tank of a dog, that one. There's that one again. Where's Scrags? Oh, no, she's done. Well, that's it for Scrags. She had 2 pictures and she was miserable. That poor little thing. Oh dear. Oh dear. Dogs are so much smarter than they get credit for being. Yeah, they're pretty smart. Scrags, you're the Sherlock Holmes of dogs. Anybody ever tell you that? They should. Yeah. So she's looking over my shoulder, keeping track of me for sure. So good. Oof, that's a good looking Nautilus. What if I get the stub? I don't want the stub. Maybe they're not in stock. Maybe it's a thing. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna stop looking at that Nautilus for now. But I do need to find some things at a gold spot, and I'm sure I can. I am not worried about that. So, was there anything else I wanted to talk about today? Got any questions, comments, concerns, things you want to chat about? Promise no bummers today, and I have not been a bummer. I was a bummer the last couple of weeks. It's been a rough couple of weeks, like before this week. This week was much better, I think, but sometimes the world is stressful, man. It's just stressful. I'm great. I mean, ish. I don't know about great, but I'm okay-ish. Most of the time, anyway. Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, of course, like Audrey's gone now, and I'm like, that sucks, but she's only gone for a couple of days. This is a short pin show. No, I guess that's it. I guess that's all the things I had to show. That's all I had on my list that I drew with my awesome pen there. Awesome big sparkly pen. Yeah. Colorverse Cat is one of the best looking. Look at that. Sheen, shimmer. This is on Tomoe River. Looks great. Good suggestion. Was that Becky that suggested that? Maybe somebody did. Still something dancing there over the door, and it's cute. Oh yeah, that's this whole shelf right here is fronted with little dancing things, like little solar things that dance. World's so stressful, doctors start checking everyone's for anxiety now. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But our old administrative assistant Maggie would find these, and I was like, those are super cute. I never see them, and she like, for whatever reason, like her dollar store or wherever it was she would go, just always had them, and they're like $1. And so every time she found a new one, she'd bring it for me. So there's an Easter bunny over there. There's like a little Halloween one with a guy wearing a jack-o'-lantern head and a hat. I've got a parrot. There's like the traditional like flower that does the thing, but yep, that's look at him go. Look at him go. The bird is moving. It's just more subtle. I don't think it's getting quite as, it's not getting as much sun as the other two, even though it's right next to it. So, yep. But that work's just been really hard, and like, stuff like that. It hasn't been great. But it's the way it goes sometimes. Not a big deal, and I'll be fine. But it does mean that sometimes I'm a whiny little downer, like I was the last couple of weeks. So, or I'm just like super tired, like I was a couple of weeks ago. But the weather's changing. It's going to be like fall. I love fall. I love spring. So Endless has it in stub and double broad. Well, I do have credit from Endless Pens. Maybe that's a good idea. Although it claims at Goldspot that it has that too. But does it? Let's see. UTILUS. Yeah, I have credit at Endless Pens because they took so long to ship those darn sailors. If they go over 99 days, they will give you a $15 credit, which is fine. But Nautilus, UTLUS, Tiger. Yeah, you can get it steel and gold. Oh, the gold's a pre-order. Well, I'm not doing that. I just got one pre-order. I don't know. Every time you see the Sumiku Garashi plushies, you want one. I know, right? How fun are those with my Ebi Farai and my my last lizard disguised as a dinosaur? Love them. Only nibs they have in stock. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're right. I mean, who doesn't want a double broad, right? All right, add to cart. Add to cart. I should see if Narwhal's at if Narwhal's at what is it, Dallas. Make sure Audrey doesn't like get one, because this pen is a pen hot. It's a sexy pen, right there. That looks good. Looks so good. U.S. limited edition. It's Year of the Tiger, and it's limited edition here. Weird. John Ghouls has it. If you go over 198 days, you get another 15. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. John Ghouls has it too. Nice. Well, Endless Pens is another place I have credit, which is cool. I got it. Well, I got it I put it in my cart. Will I actually buy it? We'll see. But maybe. I do like it. And I do have credit. So that would be a good excuse. Seems like your pen. It certainly does. Katie, you gonna come say hi? Katie, come here. Come here. Stop walking in circles so I can pick you up. Where are you going? You want to come up here? It's your fondest wish. Oh, there we go. Steel nib? Yeah, I'll get a steel nib. I don't care about that. There's her. Show him your other little paw. Show him your little paw that's naked. No, not so much? All right, just hang out over here then. There you go. You wanna... There you go. There's some quality purrs for you. She has a little shaved arm over here, toothless. She's still got lots of teeth. She just, they did have to take out 5 teeth. I guess like 1 or 2 of them were some of the larger ones, I guess. I don't know, but I haven't really been able to look in her mouth. She's not super happy about that. And she does have like a lot of, also some like little tiny ones that they have. She was resorbing her teeth, which is apparently a thing cats just do sometimes, and they don't know why. But she was on soft food for a while there. She's back to eating some kibbles as well as some soft food. But yeah, they said that they put stitches in a couple of little places in there to help it heal. But the cats don't get dry socket like humans do, and so she should be fine. And she was taking it pretty easy for a few days. They gave her a topical narcotic, essentially, and it's I guess worked for like 4 days, delivering, I don't know, morphine or something to her. And so she was like real chill. I gave her like a little bed because she was like hanging out more or less by the kitchen table. I don't know why, but she really liked it over there. And so I gave her a little bed over there, and she's kind of hung out there, and she'd, pay attention to us if we came over, but she didn't want to come out and see us. And then a few days ago, she's like, oh, by the way, I feel perfectly fine now. I'm going to be a little cannonball like always. I will be my cannonball self. So she's doing perfectly fine. Yeah, I think some other animals do it, but it kind of is like cavities a little bit, but it's not a matter of decay. It's like, I don't know, the body like just like eats the calcium off of it or something. Like eats they call it the enamel off the teeth. So, you can't really fix it. You just got to pull the teeth. Eventually it'll eat it down to where it shows the nerve and then it hurts. So, Mike, where'd you get your wax seal of the dinosaur riding a penny farthing? Yeah, you like that? I think I got that from, I got that here. Let me make sure this is a real site before I send you there. Oh, they changed the name. It used to be waxseals.com, and now it's something fancier. Now it is Artissiere or something. 10% off should I get 10% off my next order? I love the card I sent. Oh, thanks very much, Dustin. Well, thank you for thinking of me on my birthday. That was super nice. Wax seals. Designed, maybe? Let's see. I think you can like send them custom ones too, but collections? Originals? Let's see what they got. This seems different from, I don't know if that silly one is available. Maybe I should just search for it. Dinosaur. Nope. T-Rex. Nothing. Maybe this isn't really it. Here's waxseal.com. Maybe it doesn't exist anymore? Try asteroid? Nice. That would definitely get rid of them. Let me get a custom one as soon as you can draw something decent. Yeah, no, I totally get it. I have a custom one for my channel artwork, the nib. There's Mr. Nose leaving the room. Let me see if I can find it in my email. I got it a long time ago. Years for sure. Maybe it doesn't exist anymore, but kind of hope it does. Those are really good wax seals. Letter seals, is that it? That might be it. That seems right. Just found it on Etsy. Oh, interesting. Yeah. This is the one. Control C. Good job. Good job. There it is. So there are lots of them available. T-Rex on a velocipede. Got this guy on a velocipede. Or a penny farthing. I think it's the same thing. They just have like slightly different sized wheels is the difference. But so they have the rest of them on here. No. Oh, here they are. They got like, this is a velociraptor pulling a carriage, a bear on a bicycle, a train, dancing T-Rex, xenomorph on a bike. That's new. I haven't seen some of these. Like Clockwork Butterfly is good. Steampunk octopus, kangaroo on a bike, dinosaur on a bicycle. That's probably the one I have. I like this one with the dragonfly. That's pretty dope. So walking a small dinosaur. Have a whole dinosaur set. Yeah, totally. Totally. Vintage cameras. Plague Doctor. Oh, I should get that for my friend who's real into plague doctors. Oh, look at that Kraken. Oh, that's sick. All right, now I'm looking at these. I don't need to be buying these. But yeah, letterseals.com is where I got that. And they have tons of them. Oh, interesting. Let's see what they have for sealing wax, because they're not all equal. How did my seal survive, Dustin? I had it on the inside of the envelope, but I mean, if it's going to get smushed, it's going to get smushed. How did it survive? Did it look good? Glue gun. Faux sealing wax. Oh, it's plastic. Sheer ball. Perfect. Yeah. So the wax I get is from I'm blanking on the name now. Blanking on the name. Where did I get it? Follow him on Instagram, so it should be easy enough to find. Seal. Lightbringer. Lightbringer Designs is where I get my wax. And they always have the best wax. Is this one? Lightbringer Designs, that's it. You like Waterstones? Don't know that one off the top of my head. But their wax seals, they have changed them a couple of times, or they're sealing wax rather. Oh no. Oh no, it's broken. No! Trying to send people to your store, bro. No! Etsy store. Etsy store to the rescue? Maybe. I find them at pin shows. I've never actually used their website before. Sealing wax. There. There we go. 5 sticks, $15. That's not too bad. But these are really, really good sealing waxes. Fountain Pens guy that does the brass sealing caps for ink cartridges also does bespoke stamps. Huh. That sounds interesting. I don't know that one. Oh. Yeah, I can have a card, but I can't draw. Yeah. This ink is extremely good, and the way they test it is that they have some friends in New Zealand, and they put seals in envelopes and send them back and forth to New Zealand to see if they get destroyed, because it's like as far as he can send a thing through like as many postal codes or something as he can, and he will only use the ink that'll actually work. Tested on a letter from New York to New Zealand. When it comes time to open your letter, most people rip the envelope, breaking the seal. Besides, if you tear the paper, you can read the note and still show the seal off to friends. Wax comes in round sticks. Anyway, wax doesn't stick to the shiny side of the release paper for sticky labels, so it's great for catching any that might drip from your glue gun. Oh, interesting. I never use it in a glue gun, but yeah, this Atelier Gargoyle wax is fantastic. And I actually, it's actually a link from their site. So copy link. Yeah, here we go. That's it. The Gargoyle, Atelier Gargoyle, it was amazing wax, but they don't make it anymore, which sucks because that was great wax, and I think it was cheaper than this. But this wax is real good. I have it in several colors, and it's what I use a lot of when I send wax seals on letters. Use theirs a lot. I also use some from Papier Plume, and that works pretty well, but this stuff is superior. You can put this on the outside of a letter, it won't get crushed or smeared or anything. Whereas they tend to get smeared from other places. Let me see if I have your... Oh, I don't have your letter handy anymore, Dustin, because I answered it. So I put it in my letters I've answered box. Well, that's too bad. But a lot of times they'll get kind of like smashed and you can't even tell what the seal was. And so that's the way it goes. Trying to get a sketch done, ask somebody to clean it up for you. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, Lightbringer's really good. They're good people. I never knew them. I only got their stuff through... was your Smash? Yeah, it was. I only get their stuff through Lightbringer because I'd see them at pin shows. But also, Lightbringer does really good wax seals, and they'll do custom ones. They'll do signet rings and like all kinds of things. But they do an excellent wax seal. Let me see if they have a... They don't really have that. They're going to have to be on their store, I guess. Wax seals. Yeah. This is what their seals look like. They have the image on the back of the seal too, which is very helpful if you're trying to, orient the thing in the right way. And some of them don't. But these are pretty good. They are not cheap though. They are quite expensive. But he does all the casting and like all that stuff himself. So it's the way it goes. But it is a good wax seal if you're looking for a custom and don't mind spending the money. The signet rings look very neat as well. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, this letter seals definitely has the price down for sure. So there you go. There you go. But yeah, most of them get smashed unless you're using the stuff that I get from Lightbringer. That guy, I tell you, he really does keep up with it in a way that is impressive. So they're good. They're good. All right. All right, what else you got? It's almost 7. It's been a forever stream. That's what happens when Audrey's not here to rein me in. I don't really get hungry the way she does, and so I just keep going. Also, I haven't had a drink in like 2 hours. I should probably do that. Oh wow, attendance in the stream just took a dive a little bit ago. Hope the hope the stream health was okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just people had to sign off. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Anybody? Anything else? Redeem points, hydrate. Yeah, there you go. Nice. You nailed it. You nailed it. Carol's here. Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, a lot of people have to like bounce. Stream is a gold mine today. Glad you could tune in. Good. How's teaching? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, I have one class that is really chatty, and the other class just isn't. It's a class composition thing, I think. But I think they're going well. I think it's going fine. I think it's fine. I am signed up to teach an entirely new class next semester that's never been taught. It ought to be interesting. It's on like it's like a freshman bad influence, need to find a second job. Sorry about that. I've been using a couple of Audrey's pens lately. I'll show you in a sec, but yeah, it's been pretty good. The teaching. I was expecting it to be horrible. It is exhausting for sure, but will I be making an FC pen this year? Yeah, I hope to. I have not. I've talked to Scott, and he's got room for it, but I haven't like got a material made or anything like that yet. Still online or back in the classroom? Some of both, but I am back in the classroom 2 days a week now, and it is exhausting. Like, woof, it's rough, man. Like, I mean, I'm still like I think dealing with some COVID tiredness, although I think that fatigue is easing. I don't feel like crap today, and I mowed the lawn and did weed eating, and I did a bunch of physical stuff, and I don't feel like garbage. So I think I might be finally getting better, which is great. So that's good. But after class on like a Tuesday and Thursday when I'm in class, I come home and sleep. Like I come home and like yesterday I picked up Scraggles and came home and just passed right out. So there's that. Make a pocket 20. I'm not going to make a pocket 20. The pocket 20 is like the one pen from them I don't really like that much. So I'm not going to do that one. I'm not sure. I have some ideas about what pen to make. And it's going to be one that I don't think anybody else has made a thing of. But now the pocket 20 is a little too small for me. A little too small. COVID after effects seem to linger. Yeah, more for most people. More for some than others, obviously. But yeah, the fatigue really hung on. I got it in like late May, and it's late September now. So like, don't get the plague, y'all, because it might stick around for a long time. How about a 25? I don't know about a 25. I actually don't have a 25, so that would be an easy way to get a 25 is just order a bunch of them. But the Lilliput, I know. Well, for me, I think the Pocket 20, the deal is that I haven't picked one up in a long time, but I really want to use that posted, and I think that like where the cap posts on the barrel, I think it like hits my finger weird or something. It's like one of the few that I don't jive with. Got a Pocket 25 and hate it? Well, return it. If you got it recently, they got like, I don't know, some number of days for like no excuse returns. You're just like, I'd like to not have this anymore, and you can return it and get your money back. That's a good thing about Franklin Christoph. You can just try it out. But it is real small. The Pocket 25 is too small. The regular 25 is cool. Do you prefer the O2 posted? I can go either way on the O2. The O2 is just fine either way. I like that one. I don't have one inked up at the moment. But, oh, you got it from Slack. Well, I mean, sell it on. Somebody else will buy it from you probably. Yeah, the Pocket 25 is real small. That is a real pocket pen. Pocket 25 isn't much canvas or fun material. Yeah, no, Pocket 25 I wouldn't do. A regular 25 maybe, But the 25 is kind of a pain in the butt to... Like, the thing about the 25 is you can't really switch nibs because of the way it's recessed. Where is mine? Do I have mine handy? I don't know. But the nib is like recessed into the section, and so it's hard to pull out, and you can't unscrew that nib. They have that's glued in there, so that doesn't come out. So like that's a little bit of a pain. I don't know. I don't know, man. Probably not a 25, but I do. I haven't named the one I'm thinking about doing, but I do have an idea. The 55. You know, I haven't done the 55, but I think the best 55 has been done. That one I definitely have over here somewhere. I just cleaned it. Just cleaned it. This is the best 55. I love this one. This is the aluminum, well, partial aluminum barrel 55, and it's fantastic. I also saw an Olive 55, which was black with the Olive material, the like light green, or the sort of this green in the middle where that aluminum is. But I think this one is amazing, and I don't think I can do better than this. And so I probably won't do a 55 because this is so good. So that one kind of wins. That one kind of wins. For me, anyway. Oh, yeah, you know, so they each also have a like a Latin name to them, but I don't remember the Latin names as well. So I know lots of them, but not all of them. Like that one, I don't remember what the 55 is called. I don't remember. Yeah, I can't remember it because I always think of the numbers. But you know, that's the way it goes. The way it goes. Do you love the Olive? It's great. It's a great color. And there's sometimes there are sometimes things where I've got a plan in mind. Like I was thinking about my next ink, and I was even like kind of discussing it a little bit with Mate. I was going to do a brown ink. See you later. Take care, Pen Meets Ink. I was going to do a brown ink with Mate from Pannonia, but oh, you've never seen Aladdin? It's on the site. But tono limbs equals MC squared in your Olive. Oh, that's cool. I don't know that one. What was I gonna say? Oh, and then I tried this Vinta Pomana brown, and it's so good that like now I don't want to make a brown because like that's the best brown has been made. I don't want to do it. That's the best one. It's already done. No rhyme or reason to FCs in modern numbering or titling of the pen models. There is a rhyme or reason to the numbering of the models. So stuff. There is a rhyme and reason, at least to a lot of them. Not everyone. There are some that break the rules, but most. Oh, look at that orange. What's this? Is that a real thing? Oh snap! 03 modified in orange ice. Woo! That's hot. Yeah, that's a good looking pen. So like the way that it works is that the ones that have like a 5 in the name, those will be taking the number 5 nib, at least in general. So if it doesn't have a 5 in it, it'll almost certainly take a number 6 nib. So like Model 3, number 6 nib. Model 02, number 6 nib. And some of these are just like, that's the second model. So like the 1901 is the 01 model for Franklin Christoph. The Model 2 was like their second, Model 3, and you know, so on from there. And then there's the 66, which is a number 6 nib. There's the 46, which is a number 6 nib. The 45 is a number 5 nib. The 20, I don't know why it's called the Model 20, actually. I don't know that one. But that is a number 6 nib as well. It doesn't have a 5 in it. The 55 is a number 5 nib. 31, like, I don't know where that one came from. That's from somewhere. He's got a reason for it. Actually, does this see what it says? So this is the Model 31 Omnis. So if you say it's the Omnis, like some people will know what that is. Let's see. Encompasses features from several FCs. Grip sections like the 40 Panther. Silhouette is like the 19. Precision posting like these things. It doesn't say why the 31 is. I guarantee he's got a reason. But I don't know what it is for all of them. Would a number 56 be? There's no number 56. But a 56 would almost certainly be a number 6 nib. He hardly ever messes that convention up. So like all the 45s are a number 5 nib. The number 46 is bigger and has the 6 nib. But there are several different varieties of 45. So like the 45 long, the 45 extra long, but he didn't like change the number because it's the same thing. It's kind of stretched. And the 27 was prior to the 28. Yeah, the 27 and the 28 do kind of break the number 5 convention, but those are in the metal pin series. So numbers had something to do with synesthesia. I don't know. Maybe. I think Scott does have a little bit of synesthesia. I don't remember exactly how it manifests for him, but like some numbers like have a feel to them for him or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Now, there is the Model 50, which does break convention. It does not have a number 5 nib. And I actually don't know why it's called the 50. If I'm completely honest, I don't know what it is. There's something about it, I'm sure, but that's called the Grandis because it's huge. So 65 would be a number 5 nib. Yeah, that's right. Yep. That's correct. That is correct. You have cracked the code. That's it. That's what's up. So the 65 and the 66 are essentially the same pen model, just the 66 is bigger and takes the number 6 nib. The 65 is slightly smaller in all dimensions and takes the number 5. Talking to Scott about different models at a pen show is usually the most interesting 10 to 15 minutes of the day. He's always got something. Yeah. And like he thinks about design details in a really interesting way, and I think he does a great job of it most of the time. But you know, yeah. So there anyway, there is a rhyme or reason most of the time. Your brain hurts so much now that it's a Brian. Hurty Brian, the brain. Did you get Scott to come on the chat sometime? Maybe. Maybe. That's a possibility. PJ Harvey fan, a 50-foot Queenie. PJ, I've heard of PJ. It's ringing a bell, but I couldn't tell you exactly what it is. See, now I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this one. That looks so good. They still have the. Oh no, they're sold out. They sold out of the solid gold 18K pencil extender. This thing was extremely expensive. It was $2,900, but it's a solid gold pencil extender. Put your pencil in there. Solid gold. Solid gold. Yeah, that looks good. The modified 03 is one that I would think about. I like that. Now you're working on gradually make the Ink 22 a regular Raspberry ink for FC. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, they haven't made like a regular line ink in quite a while. Not since Shop Denim Blues, and that was a couple of years ago, right? But that looks good. That orange ice is pretty hot. It's only $150. The modified pens are a bit less expensive, and I think that's good. So, but I do have a couple of projects that I'm kind of working on in the background, and eventually those will come to light and they'll be a thing, and it would be pretty cool. So looking forward to that. Debating your next FC. Do you like the orange ice? It looks good. I haven't seen it in person, but it looks good. I was going to show you real quick what. You know what? I'll just leave it with I'm getting something from John Albert, and I won't show it yet. I'll show it when I get it. No worries. So, thinking dark green. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. All right, folks. It's after 7. This has been a lot of fun. Using a solid gold extender for its purpose means the pencil will feel so top heavy and uncomfortable to use. I don't know. I mean, it depends on how thick it is. And I imagine it wasn't terribly thick, but I mean, maybe. Look, I don't know. Also, it's probably not that long, so probably all the weight's like right here. If you put all the weight in a pencil right here, that's pretty good. It's all in like the web of your hand. So I don't know. But also $2,900. Holy crap, y'all. Woo! And somebody bought them all. I don't know how many there were. There probably weren't that many, frankly, but at least it was more than one, I guess. Or at least it was at least one. There was at least one of them. And I know that because Audrey saw it and there was a picture of it. So, all right, go eat. Yeah, I need to do that. I'm going to go cook a pizza because Audrey's gone. And that means it is frozen pizza for Mike, which look, I'm not sad about that. I enjoy a frozen pizza and I would probably eat them all the time. But Audrey doesn't really like frozen pizza. So, so we get takeout. But, yeah. Is it a Tex-Mex pizza? There are Tex-Mex pizzas, but I'm just doing I'm doing a Red Baron because I like them. Snacks next weekend, yeah. I believe so. We finally got our snack thing, so that's pretty cool. Also, I had a company that does like a monthly box reach out to me recently, like yesterday, and they do both stationery and snack things from Japan, and I'm like, oh, that's entirely up my alley, and I think they did know that because they reached out to me to say like, hey, this might be a thing you're into. Would you like to, showcase one of our boxes? And I'm like, yes. So some of those frozen pizzas are excellent. I know. I'm just rocking Red Baron because I'm kind of old school like that, and I like them a lot. But like Screamin', was it Screamin' Mike's or something like that is real good as well. And there's some other stuff. So next weekend, does that mean this one coming up or in 9 days? Probably 9 days. Audrey's getting home on Sunday, but I imagine she just want to go to sleep. I don't think she's going to want to do a treat stream. If there is a snack stream this weekend, I will put it in all my social medias and stuff. But I don't anticipate there being a snack stream the day Audrey comes back. So I'm gonna get a cooking torch so you can burn select parts of food like cheese on top of things. Oh, yeah, you can do that, or broil it. That works too. I want to get a. Oh yeah, correctly targeted. Facts. Gonna dash for a late afternoon walk. Yes, have a good afternoon walk. Pet Emma for us. And thanks for joining us. All right. So until next time, think about what you put out in the world. Make sure Screaming Mike's sponsored section. Yeah, that'd be sick. I would eat that. But they only have those at Walmart here. Walmart has a weirdly good frozen pizza selection. I just don't like going to Walmart, and so I hardly ever go there. Also, the Walmart pizzas are pretty good. They have like a buffalo chicken that is actually pretty good, but it's hard to beat a $3 Red Baron. So, All right, folks, thanks very much. Cheerio, water bus. Think about what you put out in the world, make it a better place. Scrags and I say bye-bye, and we'll see you in another stream or another video. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. It's been great.